You hear about AI and jobs everywhere, right? But let's be real for a second. Most of what you're hearing is either crazy hype or complete fear-mongering. They're just not telling you the whole story. So we're going to cut through all of that noise and get to what is actually happening.
All right, let's just get right to it. The one question that I know is on your mind: is AI coming for my job? Look, it's a totally fair question, and the simple answer is, well, it's not so simple. But I can tell you this: the way most people are thinking about this is just flat out wrong.
And this right here is the absolute key. If you get one thing from this, get this. AI doesn't just show up one day and take over a designer role or a coder role. No, it goes after specific, repetitive, boring tasks. So the real danger isn't your job title. It's how much of your day is spent on those automatable tasks.
Which leads us to what I think is the biggest lie out there about AI and work. It's this idea that whole careers are just going to vanish overnight, like some kind of digital meteor is going to hit the job market. That's not how this works. The reality is way more subtle, and honestly, a lot more interesting. Just think about your own job for a minute. For most of us, something like 30 to 40% of our week is spent on stuff that's, well, pretty repetitive. You know, sorting spreadsheets, scheduling meetings, writing the same basic emails, fixing simple bugs. AI is getting incredibly good at just eating those tasks for breakfast. But here's the thing: that doesn't kill the job. It just forces the job to change, to evolve into something more strategic and probably less boring.
So what does this evolution actually look like in the real world? Well, you can think of it like a giant job market shuffle. Some tasks get automated, so the jobs built entirely on those tasks start to shrink. But at the exact same time, new demands and new skills pop up, causing other jobs to transform and grow. First, let's look at what's on the chopping block.
These are the perfect examples of what we're talking about. All that admin work like data entry and endless paperwork, yeah, that's a prime target for automation. Basic customer support, answering the same 5 questions 1,000 times a day, chatbots are already all over that. And you can see it even in creative and coding jobs. Creating a simple generic thumbnail or finding a common bug in a script, AI copilots are handling more and more of that grunt work.
And this is the part that gets me so excited. Roles aren't just disappearing, they're upgrading. A teacher stops being just a lecturer and becomes an AI-augmented learning guide, using tools to create a custom path for every single student. A marketer isn't just writing slogans anymore. They're a data-driven strategist, using AI to spot trends humans would miss. Developers become AI supervisors, and designers become AI directors, guiding powerful tools instead of pushing every pixel by hand. It's a fundamental shift.
So, if AI is taking care of all the routine stuff, what does that leave for us? This is maybe the most important part of the whole conversation. Because as automation handles the easy work, the value of uniquely human skills absolutely skyrockets. These are the things that become your real edge. And here they are. I mean, can a machine build genuine trust with a client? Can it lead a team through a tough time? Not a chance. Can it make a tricky ethical call or solve a brand new, complex problem it's never seen before? Nope. Things like emotional intelligence, big picture strategy, and of course anything that needs you to physically be there, like the skilled trades, these are becoming the new currency in the world of work. This is where you want to focus. But okay, this isn't just about old jobs changing. This whole revolution is creating an entirely new workforce. We're seeing job titles pop up that literally didn't exist 2 or 3 years ago. Let's take a look. I mean, look at this list. A prompt engineer is basically an AI whisperer, someone who knows exactly how to talk to these models to get amazing results. An AI auditor is like a detective, checking systems for bias and safety issues. You've got agent orchestrators who manage teams of AI agents to get big projects done. This isn't science fiction, my friends. These are real, high-paying jobs that you can find on LinkedIn right now. There's a whole new economy being built. Okay, so we've got jobs shrinking, jobs transforming, and totally new jobs appearing. It's a lot to take in. So to help you make sense of the scale of all this change, I want to give you a really simple way to think about it. I call it the 50-30-20 framework.
This chart makes it super clear. The biggest piece of the pie, a full 50% of jobs, are going to be transformed. These are the roles that are upgrading, where people work alongside AI as a partner. Then you have 30% that will be heavily automated, but still need a human in the loop. Only about 20% of roles are at a really high risk of being seriously reduced or replaced. The main story here is not replacement, it's transformation.
And that right there brings us to the single most important truth in all of this. The real threat isn't the AI. The real threat is being the person who refuses to adapt.
It's not the machine that's going to replace you. It's a person who knows how to use the machine who's going to replace you. And you know what? This has been true for every huge technological leap in history, from the printing press to the internet.
Okay, so we get it. Things are changing, and they're changing fast. The big question is, what are you going to do about it? How do you make sure you're on the right side of this shift? Well, don't worry, I'm not going to just leave you there. We're going to walk through a practical 5-step plan to help you not just survive, but actually thrive in this new world.
But first, let me be crystal clear about the timeline. This is not some far-off future of work problem. This is happening now. The next 3 years, from 2025 to 2027, that is the critical window where this shift is going to accelerate like crazy. Now that might sound scary, but here's the secret. That chaos, it creates a massive window of opportunity for anyone who's ready to jump on it.
Okay, here's your playbook. Number 1, learn the AI tools for your industry, and I mean really learn them. Don't just play around. If you're a coder, make GitHub Copilot your best friend. If you're in marketing, become an absolute wizard with the latest generative AI tools. Be the person everyone comes to for help. 2, sharpen your problem-solving skills. An AI is just a powerful tool. It needs a smart pilot. The better you are at defining problems and thinking critically, the more of a superstar AI will make you. 3, get really, really good at learning fast. The hot new tool today might be old news in 6 months. Adaptability is the name of the game. 4, build a portfolio of proof. Seriously, a line on a resume means less and less. Show people what you can do. Use AI to build something cool, document it, and prove you can deliver results. And finally, number 5, double down on those human skills we talked about. Communication, leadership, strategy. That's where you'll always have the edge, making you completely indispensable.
So let's end on this thought. The future of work isn't humans versus machines. It's about a human upgrade. AI is here to automate away the boring, tedious parts of our jobs, so we can be more creative, more strategic, and ultimately more human.